Giannis against Covington. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Over Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. Robert Covington picks one up. The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
To the middle, here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless in finding ways to get himself to the line.
And for James Harden, he loves to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. And there isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
Two. Free throw good, James Harden.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
Harden hits them both. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Harden. He had 37 points last game out. Bucket is good.
The form, the extension, the release. You gotta love watching Harden's jump shot.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for the Bucks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Oh, come on, man. You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
And the basket is good. Westbrook's got his second bucket. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Stolen by Westbrook. And it's Houston on the break. Westbrook's got the ball. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Bledsoe looking around. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at. Only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
A whole new 5 on the floor.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Hill. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Count it.
So they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the middle.
Hill against Rivers. Makes it off the glass. And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 5. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. And the shot is good. .115 left to play in the first. Hill with some nice D.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Passes it to Lopez. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Lopez is a strong big man. He excels at absorbing contact and then finishing over the defense.
Pulls it up. Lopez with the block. Here's Connaughton, defended by Gordon. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Hill against Rivers. Takes a three. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Rockets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Gordon dishes to Carroll. Pass to Rivers. On the wing, Gordon. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step as a basketball player? Because I know this is just the beginning. I haven't even reached my potential yet. I think I have a long way to go. And
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Well, yeah, G.A., they were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first.
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. And so here is Houston following the 3 by Milwaukee. Carroll passes to Gordon. He kicks to Rivers. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot up. On deep, McLemore. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Let's go. I like mad if you ask pesos. Pass it go. I don't ask, do what I say so. Mad cause my catch way more.
It is
It's time for a very special episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's our 6th annual 2K TV award show. Brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Give it everything.
And this is where we celebrate you, the community, for giving it everything.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. And let's go.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3. Far toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. Can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Pass to Giannis. Now Lopez. Kicks to Middleton. From 12 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Harden outside. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
First free throw is good.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Now here's Westbrook, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. To halt the run, offensive rebound. A nice shot by Tucker.
You know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Here's Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
4 4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by the Bucks. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Covington, and Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
House the pass to Westbrook. The pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook over Bledsoe. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Tucker.
Boy, a little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Giannis. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Westbrook. Over Bledsoe. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Bucks with some changes. Well, there's no lack of range in this group. The leading three-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. 5th is Robin Lopez.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out
points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Floats one up. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. A second chance effort. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Well,
It's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lopez kicks to Hill. Rivers against Lopez. Over Rivers. Lopez, no luck.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Gordon Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back to the action after this word. Russell Westbrook is surly disposition.